This looks so bad. 15W20, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, so without further ado, we are back with another one. And finally, we don't have to cut for once and we can get started on the engine. So you've seen the other parts of the video. We've got pretty much the chassis ready to go almost to get the cage done. And some good news this week is a scheduled date to get the cage done. So shout out to Nils. Thank you for getting us in before March. So we got that. But the exciting news is we got the engine. This is the engine that held down the Titanic when the Titanic crashed. Juan has no hope for this engine, but we do. If you look in the cylinder walls, it's not looking too good.
Nah, that's not too bad.
It's a little rough.
Oh, what is this?
Listen, it's rusted. Every single, basically, look at this one's pretty bad. But yeah. But the good news is we already put the socket to it so that we can see if it cranks. And was it be cranking or if it turns over? It turns over.
Turns over.
So the good news is it turns over, and that means that it's savable. So
let's put a pause right there. It wasn't turning over. Let's be realistic. We had to give it a little bit of ugga dugga, but we broke it loose, so that means it's salvageable.
That's all I need to hear. Little backstory of this engine. Tony and Angelo, they gave us this engine for free. The thing is, it was good to go. Came out of a working truck, and it's a 5.3, just so people know what this thing is. The bad news is I was on vacation. I was out of the country, meaning they left this engine outside because they thought I was gonna come and get it. And I told them, hey, can you just throw a tarp on it because I won't be here for like a month? And they were like, perfect, no problem. They threw a tarp on it. The tarp had a hole in it, meaning this thing literally did the same thing the Titanic did, and it was swimming in a lot of water. So the water is kind of what caused all the dust and rust and everything you see on here now. And now we're just here trying to save it. So we're gonna give it one try today. And if it works and we're able to hone it out, perfect. We're gonna go with it. But if we're not, then we're gonna buy another 5.3 just because they're so cheap. You can get these things for like $400 or $500 at this like junkyard. Like, let's be honest. So for us to even waste more time on this thing, it's not worth it. And we've pretty much sold our souls to try to be able to finish this car. And that's what we're gonna do. So let's get into it.
So what are we doing?
Okay, so if you're wondering what's happening, for us to be able to use the hone that we just picked up, we actually need to be able to drop the oil pan so that we can drop the cylinders and then ultimately get to work. But we're not gonna need this oil pan, so we're gonna drop this thing and for it to be able to clear. So if you're doing an LS swap on your E36, for you to be able to clear the front subframe, you're gonna need to change the oil pan. We're gonna end up changing this thing out anyway, so it's a good thing that we're taking it off to be able to drop the cylinders. Pull it off, a couple 10 mils, and pretty much it. And there you go. That's okay. So it's definitely got some water damage. All the stuff that you see that looks like chocolate milk or light chocolate milk is gonna be water mixed with the oil. So I think if we clean it up, are those metal shavings?
Are we reusing?
No, we're gonna use a smaller version of this. All right, it's not so bad. So then we're gonna pop this off, and then before we get to cylinder head, before we get to cylinders or pistons, should we call it cylinders or pistons?
Pistons.
All right, before we get to the pistons, we're gonna pop this off. That way we can see if it actually has damage, and hopefully, as long as there's no metal shavings, the rest we can clean up and we can work with that. And I'm telling you, we're gonna save this thing. All right, what are we thinking? How's it look?
Seen better days.
But is it savable?
I wouldn't know yet.
How bad is the damage? 1 through 10. What do you think?
Someone was in here before, so.
How do you know?
Little paint markers. You ever playing tic-tac-toe here?
I mean, listen, for what it is, it's exactly what I would expect out of an engine with water damage. But besides that, I don't think it looks too bad. And thank God this engine is so easy to work on because we're just going to drop these caps right here. And then we should be able to drop the pistons out, turn it back over, hone it out with that hone, and hopefully it should be good. Should we try doing this? All right, how are we looking? Perfect. It's not a 10. Yeah. 12?
It's a 9/16.
Nope, not a 12 either.
9/16.
We're gonna go 11. Perfect. That's definitely a little loose, but that's okay. Because we don't. So, first one's off. This piston's not gonna just drop down, right? No, there's no way. With these cylinder walls? I know you hate not using power tools, but you know. Okay, cool. All right, a little bit of clean. This thing is gonna be immaculate. Listen, 1 lap is all we need out of this car. Hopefully, this thing. I think we should push it down. Oh my god. Mind you, I've never done this in my life, so. Is it like. Oh, dude. Ta-da.
What piston is that one?
1. Yeah, 1. How's it look? It's literally dripping.
Did you wash it?
No, but a little bit of clean, and this thing's gonna be immaculate.
What are you gonna use to clean it?
So we have this, it's called Chem Dip, and you basically just put this, clean it up, put it right inside there, and then leave it in there for like 15 to 30 minutes. I'll show you guys after we get the can. And you just soak it up for like 30 minutes, then wash it, and then that's it. And then it's supposed to be, get all the carbon off of here, get everything, and then hopefully, this thing is gonna look brand new. So, let's try it out. So I remember how I told you that we're gonna try to clean this thing up. So this is what it looks like. Don't mind that, don't mind that. This is what it looks like now, right? This is the before, so we can get a little image of it. And there's a lot of buildup on it, a lot of carbon obviously on top. And mind you, this is the cheapest way you could do this. So we're trying to salvage this engine that we got for free for no reason at all besides for it's fun. But if you go to AutoZone, this thing right here, it's called Chem Dip, costs like 40 bucks, right? So you grab it, open it up.
All right, the lid just comes off?
Yes, the lid just comes off. For YouTube magic, it comes off. And then it has a little dip thing in here. Then you just put this in here, like that. And then just drive her back down. Oh yeah. And there you go.
That's it? You just let it sit there?
That's it. And then so, I mean, we can't really cap it, but what's gonna end up happening is, please, like, don't be like us, don't just leave it here. So we're gonna move it near the garage door. And then you just let it soak just like that for like 30 minutes. And then after 30 minutes, pull it back up, wash it, clean it with water, whatever. Really clean it off with a paper towel so that obviously you don't have more water in your engine than what we have now. And then it should be cleaned up. And hopefully the after looks a lot better, or else we just wasted a lot of time doing this for no reason. But hopefully it looks better. Yeah. We've dropped a couple of pistons. We've rounded off one of the bolts for the caps for the piston. We're gonna go to AutoZone, go grab an extractor. It's a whole mess. But the ones that we did get out, we're gonna try to actually hone out to see if this thing works. Normally I wanted the ball hone. It looks like the little dingleberries, but this one is the little 3 cap. So we'll just use this and see if it works. And mind you, we're just, at this point, we're just having fun and trying to do something. But look at the inside of this wall. This is gonna be the before. So this is, it's pretty bad. If you can see, like, it's got all this buildup over here and surface rust and whatnot from all that water that was in here. And hopefully this thing, you just squeeze this right here. And then, mind you, you have to make sure that you do the same amount of repetitions for each of these because you want to make sure that they're all somewhat equal. So we're gonna do 10 at first just to see if it cleans it up. And then if not, we'll just do another 10 after that. So let's get to it. Perfect, nothing. Perfect. How do we look? That looks like we did nothing. I love that. Okay. Yeah. I don't think this is it, but we're gonna try. That looks terrible.
The thing's barely turning.
Okay, should we crank it up? Yeah, 15. This looks so bad.
15 W20, baby.
Sometimes, ooh. This is not bad, right? Good. It's some motion, baby.
It's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
Alright, is that enough? Let's wipe this off so that we can get cranking. I think we're definitely doing this wrong, but who knows? I don't think anyone knows. It feels pretty smooth. I would say so. Yeah, it feels pretty smooth. Listen, this is gonna be a 1-run engine right here. Alright, 1 lap, and then we're done. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah. Look at that thing. You ever seen a piston wall this shiny? A lot of scratches in there and grooves, but that's okay. Alright, whatever. I don't care. We get 1 lap. Alright, Juan. How's it look? Are you a believer? Are you a believer now? Let me see this.
I believe.
Ooh. How long was it? Like 45 minutes, right?
Yeah, give or take.
Let me see the size.
I think that's pretty good.
No, yeah, definitely. How's the rings look? Let me see.
Seen better days, but
No, I think once we wash it out, it should be pretty good.
where are you gonna wash it?
Bucket water right here.
Bucket of water.
Bucket of water. But listen, if I'm telling you, this is the secret. Chem dip is where it's at. Get you this thing, $40. Dip your piston in here, and it's gonna come out like it's brand new. Brand new. Juan, tell me, brand new.
Used, but yeah.
Used brand new. Used brand new. It's been a very not good going day, but so there's two pistons that are still stuck because the caps are not coming off, and they're the worst ones. So we're gonna have to wait for that. But aside from that, we're just gonna hone out what we can for now, and then hopefully it'll go better. We'll see. Chem dip. Perfect. Yeah. Listen, not bad though, right? Compared to what it was, not too shabby. It's not the best, but it gets the job done.
Alright, this one's been sitting there for a little bit. Got some gunk up build up. Let's see if hot water will take that off.
This is what we're working with right now. And then, yeah, but now we gotta clean it off, and then brake cleaner, and it should clean everything fully off. Not bad looking. Not bad. Look at the water, please. Like, that was crystal clear when we first started, and now look at us. We got pretty much 6 of the 8 pistons out. 2 of them are stuck in there, and Juan's gonna come back with an extractor and all that other stuff, and we're gonna try that, try heating them up. And then if they come out, we'll go back to finishing the hone, doing all that. It's gonna be a great time. And then after that, hopefully we could throw them back in, and then maybe throw the whole engine back together, and then start throwing the swap parts in there, and then put them all together. But if that doesn't work, it's time to buy another 5.3. So, yeah, I don't know. Listen, with the amount of stuff that we bought from AutoZone, including the hone, the extractor, all the other stuff, we pretty much could have paid for, I shit you not, 1/4 of what another 5.3 would have cost today. But we're not smart, and that's what we're having fun with. So you see, we got them all out. Got a bunch of the pistons out here, and gonna continue cleaning them as you saw with the little chem dip, and that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, because today was not a fun one, but we still got through it somehow, halfway. Yeah. So as always, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, all the other good stuff, and I'll see you on next one.